Joining us now is ABC News royal contributor Victoria Murphy. Victoria, first off, what can you tell us about how the public is reacting to the news about the princess's health?
Hi, good evening. Well, I think over here there's just really an overwhelming kind of sense, firstly, of shock. I think this news was completely shocking because I think it was the thing we were last expecting to hear, because the only thing that we were told back in January when she had that abdominal surgery, there was guidance alongside that it wasn't cancer. So because at the time they didn't think it was. So I think the shock is the overwhelming reaction here. But then I think a huge amount of concern, a huge amount of sympathy and empathy for this woman who has 3 young children and who is a very popular member of the royal family. She is someone who the public here have for a long time really taken to their hearts and really feel very connected with.
An understandable reaction. And what do you make of the timing of the announcement, given all the speculation surrounding her health that's been swirling for weeks now?
Well, certainly we've seen speculation really start to get, certainly, I think, a bit out of control in the last couple of weeks since, unfortunately, they made that mistake with the Mother's Day photograph. The timing of the announcement, I think, is entirely structured around the children and the fact that their children have now broken up from school for the Easter holidays. And so they're able to take their children away with them into a bubble and protect them while this news hits the world.
So as someone who covers the royal family, what insight can you give us about the Princess of Wales and her demeanor in the video?
So I thought it was quite difficult to watch, actually, that video. It's quite hard to watch it without feeling really, it's very heart-wrenching, you know, and it's uncomfortable to see someone who is clearly going through such a difficult time, but she holds it together so well. And I think that bravery really comes across. This is perhaps the most challenging situation that she has faced, but I think you still see that kind of prevailing, this coolness and this collectedness and this ability to be very strong about it all.
Any indication, do we have any idea how Prince William is doing? Of course, we know his father, King Charles, is also undergoing cancer treatment. Now his wife.
He's certainly got a lot on his plate at the moment, and I think we understand a lot more now why, when he's been taking time away, hasn't had a full programme of public duties, I think we can really see the context much more for what has been going on with them. And let's not forget that he and Kate really have this policy within their family life where they really want to both be very present for their children. And now when she's been unwell, he's been the one who's been really stepping up and doing that day-to-day side of things. And so I think it's difficult because he is also the future king, and at the moment, with the current king unable to perform public duties, I think we're seeing him try to balance these two things. I think he does want to and will be visible on the world stage and try to continue with that programme of public engagements, because the royal family is very thin on the ground now and he's a very important member.
And King Charles spent time in the hospital together with Princess Kate. What do we know about their relationship?
One of the things that I thought came across very strongly was in the message that King Charles released this evening. It was such a personal message, such a personal, heartfelt message about the Princess of Wales's diagnosis. And, you know, he releases a lot of messages on a daily basis, and they're often usually very formal. And I just felt that that message stood apart to me from the messages that we've seen him ever receive, and the tone, the personal tone, and you could really feel and hear that affection in the way that that message was written. And I think that says a lot about the relationship between these two individuals and how he feels about his daughter-in-law on a personal level, and also professionally as well. We've seen William and Kate really kind of step up and be a huge support to Charles as he's become king on a professional level. So I think it's incredibly difficult for them all right now, because they've got the personal challenges going on within the family, and then the professional situation within the firm, as we call them, we refer to them, and the challenges of that being on the world stage.
Victoria Murphy, we appreciate your insight. We know you are going to continue to follow this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.